We're live. We're live.
Live, and we got 60 seconds of play.
That's right. I got paragraphed on Hinge.
What?
So nuts.
What was the situation?
It was the most unnecessary paragraph of all time where it was like, just unmatch me. What are you doing? But I hit this lady up to, I just got straight to it. I was like, do you want to get I don't know, meet me at this place or whatever. And then she didn't respond for like 2 weeks. And then she responds 2 weeks later with, hey, so I'm just dealing with a lot at work right now. I was like, what the fuck? And it was literally like, it was probably 7 sentences long.
Oh, my God.
Of just like, I'm dealing with a lot at work. I'm taking a break from this app, but I'd love to reconvene afterwards if you're still around. And then I just unmatched because I was like, I would never be involved with someone like this.
Bless her heart, but...
What?
2 weeks of no talking?
2 weeks of literally the first contact she ever made with me was a paragraph.
Wait, so that you weren't even texting back and
No,
forth?
my strategy is just fucking send a date
She must
immediately. Or maybe make a comment, and then if they
Yeah.
respond, then send a date. But just... There's no point to talking on there, in my opinion. Just go straight for the date and see what happens. And then her first response ever to me was a paragraph
That's
about how
crazy.
she can't do this right now.
She must have sent that to like a bunch of different
I know.
matches.
Because I was like, what is this? Why even go through the trouble?
Did it have another guy's name in it too? Or
No,
insert
it was
name here.
Pretty clearly generic. I had the same thought when I read it. Like, I can't be the
Is
only
it
guy.
ChatGPT?
It felt like it. It was too formal.
Did it have any dashes?
Probably. No, it was too formal. It was.
Yeah.
You read through it once and you're like, it's like, what are you doing right now?
Yeah.
Just unmatch me.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's insane.
But yeah, so.
I got a...
I'm
I won't
seeing
say-
her on Monday.
I got like asked to do a show. I won't say the show, but it honestly doesn't really matter. But they sent me a message that was like, "Hey, we're thinking, because it was like one of those where you go to the mic and then they book you on the show. And it was like,
Yeah.
we're doing a show and we wanted to book you on it." And I was like, generic message, but I was like, yeah. I was like, well, I can't do this one, but like, if you guys are doing another one, let me know. And then like a couple weeks ago, they followed up and sent just the exact same message that was clearly ChatGPT, like with dashes and everything. It's like, hey, we're doing a show. And I was like, I see you like once a week. You're
that's weird.
ChatGPT.
It's very strange.
It's a little strange.
Because anytime the paragraphs are like from anybody.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
Even a good one.
Yeah.
Just the moment of like checking your phone and there's a paragraph.
It's like, oh fuck, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I get paragraphs from customers at work.
Yeah.
It's the one. I got a long one about like, we'd like to start the project. We just need to know. And it's like, oh my God. What are you?
Yeah. Even a good one. Hey, I was just thinking, I really want to suck your dick and tickle your balls, and I'm thinking maybe this week it's like...
Now reading that novel.
Not read... TLDR.
To a woman who wants to fuck you.
I was thinking about sucking your dick and tickling your balls. Let me know what time works best for you this week. I can literally do any time, 24/7. Not reading that shit. Wrap
Just
it up,
question
toots.
mark reacting.
I don't know if I ever mentioned it on here, but I definitely mentioned it. But the girl whose number I got at a show, and then she sent me like we were kind of like going back and forth over text. She was a fucking texter, dude. And,
I remember that.
And then she sent me like a thing that was clearly a joke, and I hadn't even it hadn't even been that long. It had maybe been like probably less than an hour, maybe. And she laugh reacted to her own text.
Yes. I remember that.
Crazy. And she turned out to be kind of crazy.
Yeah, the women who text too much.
Yes.
It's a trap every time for something.
Yeah. It
'Cause
really
it's almost
is.
like I don't know what to do with that now.
Yeah.
Because I feel like everybody agrees that after like 25, 26 years old, it's like, okay, anybody who's a texter, this is a trap somehow.
Yeah.
Whether it's a guy or a girl.
Oh yeah.
Because they're always the weirdest people.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. It might just be like a neediness thing, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's so odd because they feel like to someone you just met to be like, well, obviously we have to go back and forth. It's just like,
Obviously, I got to send you some reels.
yeah, it's very, very odd. The paragraph, the chat GPT.
Yeah.
I got my last job. I got caught time and time again chat GPTing.
Yeah.
And we were supposed to, like, they wanted us to use it, but like they were like please like use the AI tools or whatever, but don't like if you don't just copy and paste from it. And I was copying and pasting, and then especially when you're like working a job over like a remote, like a corporate job, they got to be like, hey, so I caught this thing. I think this.
Yeah.
Did you happen to use AI with this? I'm like, I might have pulled that part.
Did I ever tell you about when my this isn't Chat GPT, but it was when my little brother and my older brother were in college at the same time taking classes together.
And they were the same age, right?
No, 10 years apart.
I know.
That was actually how long my older brother...
That was how they met.
Yeah. That's how long my older brother stuck with community college, is that his little brother, who's a decade younger than him, landed in the same remedial classes. But they got... my little brother almost got kicked out of the college. This is at a... junior college, because they were in class together and they were clearly cheating off of each other. And my little brother, I think the professor was looking at him like, you should have known better, man. He had like given up on my older brother. He's like, yeah, he's as old as he is in this class, but you. But it was like a big deal where they almost got kicked out of the fucking college together for cheating off of each other.
That's so funny. Yeah, I remember sometimes there would be like a cheating scandal. I remember I got called in as a witness once for a cheating thing.
Nice.
Fucking kept my mouth shut. Didn't rat.
I knew a kid in high school, he called out a guy for cheating off of his test. We're in the middle...
I kind of respect that.
I don't. Because I tried to cheat off someone one time and they blocked it.
Okay, well, blocking it is one thing.
But it was during a Spanish test in sophomore year, and I didn't study anything ever. And I remember the lady next to me was like, obviously, like, she had it on lock. And I, in the middle of the test, went, let me see your paper. And she went, no. And I went, just fucking show me your paper. She was like, no.
Based.
I was like, oh, whatever.
Did I ever tell you about my senior year, second semester of senior year? In my English class, we had these tests where it was you would take the full test on a Chromebook, and it was like we'd read some novel, and we'd take a test on a Chromebook, and it was multiple choice. I think it was entirely multiple choice, and as soon as you clicked all your answers and you submitted, it immediately told you what your grade was. Shit. It immediately told you what your grade was.
Tough.
Yeah. It was tough. Especially because one of my buddies in that class was like, he would turn his test in first, and then like as soon as you would come back, he'd be like looking around the room and be like, "What'd you get? What'd you get?" It's like, shut up. But there was a guy, a pretty dumb guy, cool, funny guy. I like this guy a lot, but he wasn't like a good student or anything. He sat behind me. It was the last test of the year of high school, and he had copied off of me before. He's like, just kind of leave it over your shoulder. And I was like, sure, whatever, dude. Do whatever you want. I don't care. I like let him copy whatever. And then like prom was that weekend, and I see him at prom, and I could tell that he was drunk, and we just like happened to run into each other at one point of the night. And he goes, dude, you did so good on that test.
Nice. Yeah, I got caught cheating in 3rd grade. I brought a cheat sheet to it. I think it was like I forget what kind of test it was. But the teacher literally like, show me what's in your lap. And I was like, in front of everybody in the class. And I was like,
I had a fucking, I somehow like never got in trouble in school, but I would always be like right on the edge and somehow catch a lucky break and not actually get in trouble. I remember one time, me and my buddy, we were in the this was 7th grade, I think, 7th grade, English class. I think I talked about this on the Patreon about this is the teacher who had with the big titties with the vice principal we thought might have been cracking.
Wolf Slaughter.
The pill.
Oh, have I taught this on the pod?
I think you did. Wolf Slaughter.
Yeah, well, we were coming up with we were filling out like a fake job application.
Yeah,
and it was like to prepare you for school, whatever, and then or for work, whatever. And we were like writing down. We were kind of like joking about, oh, like what if we wrote this or whatever. And then at one point, our teacher was like, "You guys aren't gonna. You don't need to turn this in or anything. It's just whatever." And then my buddy was like, "Wait, we don't have to turn this in?" Like super obvious. She was like, "No," and we were like, "Oh!" And then we both like. I remember, he wrote his name was Boner Crusher Wolf Slaughter.
That's what it was.
I think his job was bomb making, and I can't remember. I wrote stuff that was equally as bad.
He crushes boners.
I don't know. But and we were like very obvious, like we were just like giggling super loud, and she like got kind of pissed and walked over. You know how like when you have to work silently, the teachers kind of like pace around the room and like look at what you're working on. Like we were like working and we could feel her, and she came up behind us, and she just looked at his paper and then just grabbed it and crumpled it up into a ball and threw away, and then just kept teaching the class. She never looked at mine.
I remember there was a kid in 7th grade. His name was Jake too. Mm-hmm. But I remember in the middle of a test.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, in the middle of a test, we had to do a Venn diagram, and his instinct was to draw nipples.
That's
into
right. I assume this is going.
Nice.
He drew the nipples in there, and he like pointed at it. He's like, "Oh, look it, check it out." And I was like, "Nice." And then he tried to erase it, but he had one of those shitty erasers that just popped right off as soon as he put any like friction into it. And then he was trying to erase it with like the steel part. And he was kind of sweating.
The Ticonderoga betrayed him.
So then he just wrote his answers over the test and had to turn it in because I think I was using a pen.
I had a class once.
Both of these stories are covered in the episode Soapy Yearbook Pics. I just remember that.
Oh, okay. For the first episode.
Yeah, like one of the first ones we ever posted.
Okay. Well, this is a different story, but I can't remember what the context was, but I was a bit obviously like you're drawing dicks on a lot of stuff in school.
Yeah, of course.
I had this little. I can remember even how this piece of paper was shaped. It was like I'd ripped it off the corner of a worksheet or something, and I drew a dick on it and like gave it to my friend who like sat next to me. Or like maybe I was walking behind one of my friends who sat at another desk and like passed him a note that had a dick on it or something. Nice. But at some point he had like dropped it onto the floor or something like that, and it was one of those classes where it's later in the day and it's kind of people are kind of just like it's not that serious, like you're kind of joking around or whatever. And the teacher, she was a cool teacher, and I didn't really get in trouble for it, but she found the drawing of the dick, and it was obviously mine. I had obviously done it. And we were like kind of just joking around, having fun or whatever. And she's like, "Oh yeah, what is this?" And she came up behind me and literally put it right next to my face. I was like, and she was like, "I have a 5-year-old daughter. I don't want her finding something like this." And I was like,
Hi.
Went beat red.
Yeah.
I also had another similar story. If I had, those like big pink erasers.
Yeah. That's what my cock looks like.
It's a parallelogram.
Yeah. It's a parallelogram, and it's white. It's white for the first half and pink for the last half. Yeah.
And then it's shit brown right at the tip.
Yeah.
But I was like, we had these desks that it wasn't like the classic wood desk. It was some sort of kind of gray, but like when you look really closely at it, it was like speckled. I don't know how to describe this.
I know what you're talking about.
But I had this eraser, and I just like drew a dick with the eraser shavings onto the table. But then I wiped the shavings away, and it still left like a white mark on the table.
Nice.
And we had a sub that day, and she was like, "Oh, what are you drawing?" And it was like,
Damn.
"Oh, I don't even think she either noticed what I was drawing and just moved on, or she didn't understand what I was drawing."
Imagine if you were a punk kid. She goes, "Oh, what are you drawing?" And you just go, "It's my cock."
Did I ever tell you about the like sub that we would always fuck with? Who was like, did you have a sub at your school who like
There were definitely like.
Did you know that it was
subs
like
were
rotating
around all the
subs that
time,
you would
yeah.
that
Yeah.
Were there-
Retired guys who were just bored, that kind of thing.
were there any that like you walked in and you're like, "Oh, it's like the mark. Like we're fucking around today."
Nah, not really.
Well, no,
We
but
had
we
one.
liked him
Okay.
because the
Yeah,
regular
we kinda
teacher was
just-
so
yeah.
fucking.
We had some of those subs that
I mean,
we
we
liked too.
destroyed this woman
Okay.
who was the actual teacher. She actually like left crying one day, and then they brought in the sub, Mr. Rogers, and it was like, "Fuck
Nice.
yeah, dude, Mr. Rogers."
Mr. Rogers.
Yeah. He was
We
sick.
had a we had a sub. She was so in the way I remember it, she was an older lady, which who knows what that means. She might have been just in her 50s or something.
Yeah.
She was 22.
But she had a son, and she'd always talk about like, "Oh, my son Ryan," and we'd be like, "Oh, tell us about Ryan." Like we just get her talking about it, whatever.
Yeah.
I remember one time my friend, he was sitting she was like silent reading time, and she was walking around and she was like, "Oh, what are you reading?" And he was just holding a book upside down, and she didn't even notice it. But
Just a dumb cluck.
pretty much, but yeah, it doesn't matter. What really makes the story is her name, and her name was Mrs. Naughty Goo.
Nice.
That's
crazy.
She's like an avid listener.
Oh, she's a very
That's
sweet
crazy.
woman.
Yeah,
crying.
naughty goo.
Naughty Goo. She
Naughty
was
Goo.
she was a very sweet lady, and I feel bad for messing with her, but sometimes you just can't help yourself.
Yeah.
I'm sure
I
she's doing
mean,
well.
Yeah,
She
most
seemed
of-
very happy, actually. But come on, I mean, you couldn't
I
imagine.
mean, it sounds like she was watching Saturday morning cartoons.
she would
in
maybe
her head.
perhaps a little bit.
Actually, it sounds based off that last name that she was a cum slut. Maybe that's why she was so happy.
She getting blown
She was a
out.
cum slut, hanging out with a bunch of hormonal dudes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perhaps. In fact, yeah, I did take her for a spin. Now that you mentioned it. You could.
Taking her for a spin is such a funny. That would somebody said that the other night when we were hanging out. Like it just really registered the other night how funny it is to refer to fucking as a lady as taking her for a spin.
Yeah.
Like driving it like a test driving a car.
Yeah, because it's like the equivalent of just driving a car around a parking lot a few times. Took her for a spin.
It's like hopping on
'Cause
your,
I literally
hopping on your
imagine-
buddy's BMX bike that he got for Christmas.
Yeah.
Because I literally imagine once you come, you just fucking kick her out of the room. Get the fuck out of here.
No, it's sort of like after you come, you go, didn't like that much. Not for me.
Yeah, you returned it to. You didn't buy the car.
I think I'll put in for a foreign.
Yeah, naughty goo. You couldn't imagine the elation that you felt walking in, seeing her name written on the board, though.
Well, how is it spelled? Nadigu?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wonder what-
Arab?
No,
No.
no.
Eastern Euro?
I could see that
Perhaps.
being German.
Yeah.
Has to. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it kind of. I know who is it? My grandpa's mom.
He was.
Her
Her
maiden
last name was Dirty Cum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Her maiden name was Shagoon.
Uh-huh.
Kind of feels
Shagoon,
like
naughty
in the
goo.
same vein.
Just has goo in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something with goo. Isn't it crazy? I could have been a Shagoon.
Shagoon.
That would have been brutal.
Shagoon is tough.
Yeah.
Shagoon, well. You'd have to have a cool first name.
Before any other time than now, Shagoon people would just ignore. It's got goon in it.
True. I didn't
which
even
used
really
to mean,
consider
like,
that it has a goon in
bad
it.
guy's pal. You know?
Maybe if my
Yeah.
first name was James Dean. James Dean.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man Shagoon.
Blue Gatorade Shagoon.
Yeah. Speaking of which, has our potential guest, have we heard anything from him?
Let me see if he texted me. Nothing. He did this last time too, but we'll see if he shows.
We'll see if he shows. Did you tell him we're live?
I will.
Matt Byrne, who's
We will get him.
been a
on
feature
here.
player in a couple of sketches. We're trying to
We're
get him on the
live.
podcast. But he may or may not drop in during this episode for the folks at home.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy. He was telling me some good. He was giving me some good intel. I caught him throating a glizzy.
I noticed.
He was throating a crazy glizzy at Carney's. It was insane.
He is the perfect guy to coincidentally run into, and he's doing something like eating a giant frozen banana.
A frozen chocolate banana.
And you picture a big frozen banana in your head, and then extend it by like 4 inches.
Yeah.
That's how big this
That was
frozen
a preposterously
banana
sized banana.
If he joins for the pod, I might throw that photo up.
was. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
most. He's the only person I can think of who I'd ever run into in that situation. He's got a giant frozen banana,
And when
he's eating it alone. Right?
And when I said what's up, when I showed up to him and said what's up, he kind of was like, "Oh shit!"
yeah,
Like,
I got caught, even though I'm.
he was
one
like, "I was
block
looking
down from
around
my
to
work.
make sure."
Yeah.
He's a block from his work, where like at any given time, 60 people that he knows
yeah.
will be
Yeah.
will be hanging out and getting food
Yeah.
from the place he was at.
He's an LA amateur comedian equivalent to a jock too, you know, because he's like a door guy at the store and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So just sitting in a window
Yeah.
of Carney's eating a 10-inch long frozen banana.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
How did this is a burger restaurant too, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize
I didn't know they had.
that
I didn't know they had any sort of ice cream anything.
Oh yeah, they have it. Yeah.
That's what I was.
it would be funny if he brought it in.
Well, that's what we were joking about. I was like, "Oh, he talking about. Oh, let me get the usual."
Yeah. The longest banana in the pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Damn,
he's an
no.
insane person. But we love him.
I love him to death.
Yeah, we're gonna try and get him on another sketch here soon. Yeah. Also, come to San Diego. We should. I texted the guy who does the fucking ticket links, and he was like, "Hey man, like we're waiting for the tickets." And he was like, "Sorry man, the guy who does the ticket links is dealing with a family emergency." It's like, all right. So this is what we're dealing with. But yeah, October 9th, the link. You guys follow the Instagram. We'll post about it, and it'll be in the upcoming podcast once we have the link. But it should be pretty fun. Anyway.
Man.
But yeah.
Harp was a tough one tonight.
Oh yeah,
Harp sucked.
Harp in Costa Mesa. Shout out Orange
Packed
County.
room.
Really? Contest?
No.
Wow.
It was funny. It was honestly, there was like maybe like a miscommunication between me and Evan, because he told me when I got there, he's like, "We'll probably throw you up a little later in the show." I was like, "Oh, what time are you thinking?" He's like, "Maybe around 9ish." I was like, "Oh, cool. I got to be in LA by 10, so that works." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And then he didn't tell me that he was just gonna throw me up first. So I found out because I guess he called me up, and then someone ran outside and was like, "You're up now." And I was like, "Oh shit, all right." And then I just went up cold, and they were not fucking with me at all. And I didn't do anything new. The tried and true. And they didn't bite on like one thing.
Damn. Did they have like the chairs set up in the front?
Yes, dude.
Like on the side?
It was packed.
What?
They had so many people.
How
in
many
there.
people do you think were in there?
Probably like 40, 50.
Jesus. Oh.
Holy fuck. And that's a good, I mean, I've been there when there's been people and it's been bad, but
Yeah.
wow. Did you stay and watch it all?
Yeah, I stayed and watched. No, I didn't see anyone do well after me either. So I stayed for like 2 comics.
Interesting.
Evan wasn't really getting much either up top. He got like 1 or 2 laps in probably like 10 minutes.
Damn.
But it was just like, wow.
I got to get on harp again sometime.
Yeah.
It was a nice one.
Yeah.
I hadn't sweat like that on
How
stage.
much time?
I think I did like 10.
Whoa. That's a lot. That's a lot when they're not feeling you.
Yeah, it was a lot. I was trying to get him on anything too.
Oh man, this
Because there was a good pocket of the crowd. This is something I hate, similar to we were talking about on the Patreon of having like all Asians in
Yeah.
the crowd.
that was
There
a good episode, by the way, on the Patreon. Sign
Yes.
up for $1.
But there was one section of the crowd, it must have been like 20, 25 dudes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All who seemed like they knew each other, which in my past experience, not great.
No.
There's something not good about that because I would try to like break them with, I would get them for like a second
Yeah.
where I was like, I did the joke about BBLs. Usually does
Mhm.
well. It did so. And then I was like,
Yeah.
"Who we got any like tit guys?" And then that was kind of like, ugh. And then I was like, "Do we got any balls guys?" And then a couple of the guys went, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Never mind, nothing."
Any group of a big group of guys is not good
Yeah,
because they'll end up doing they're always trying to make jokes back and forth to each other. and
yeah,
it's-
because I think they get into the headspace of who the fuck does
Yeah,
he
they
think he
they're
is?
basically on a podcast.
yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah. Yeah.
They get kind of they get like territorial almost.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck does that guy think he is?
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm the guy on stage right now that you're sitting down for. You
Yeah.
don't have to be in the room.
Yeah, no, I did a show like a couple weeks back at Papooses and Punchlines, which was the first time I did it was great, but they were not fucking with your boy this time.
No.
And the first show was like it started early. It started like 6:30. It was light out,
yeah.
and they were kind of like muted, kind of for the whole show.
Yeah.
So I was and I like kind of it was a little tough at first, and then I sort of got him towards the end. So I was like, all right, I can live with that. And the second show, first guy went up. He did like a shorter set, did great, got good pops. I went up, first couple jokes, big pops, got some good crowd work pops. And then I did this joke about it's like a one-off sort of one-liner where I make a joke about me cheating, and which I've been doing it for years, works. And this is a Latino room, by the way. It's pretty much, I'd say 90% Latino. And it got groans.
It's too close to home.
And you know what's funny? The couple of I scrapped a joke I had about that mentions cheating a little. Well, no. What up, Connor? I that joke the last time I did it was all good. The 2 good shows I did the last time I was there,
Yeah.
good sets. That joke didn't work both times.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's like there's data now that
Yeah.
for some reason Latinos specific. Well, I'm not even going to say Latinos specifically. I'll say that room and maybe LA Latinos because I think Latinos fuck with it on the road.
I've known Orange County Latinos to cheat like crazy.
Yeah. For sure. I'm not doubting that that's why it might have
Yeah.
struck home. But then after that, because I did like 13 or something, and that was maybe 3 minutes in, and it was like a struggle to get them
Yeah.
back. They were not fucking with your boy.
Damn.
Yeah. I think it was like a little bit of an older Latino crowd. They maybe just don't get it.
Stupid Mexicans.
You said it, man.
You
But yeah.
stupid Mexican.
But yeah, sometimes they ain't fucking with it.
Yeah.
And I haven't done enough black shows to know like what the average is like because it seems to be either amazing or horrible. But I don't know, like,
Well, the story about the stereotype about black shows is that they don't like you from the second you step on stage, which is hilarious. I love that.
Well, that's also not entirely true about just any stand-up show, except if you're a black guy performing in front of a white audience, then they love you.
Yeah.
Or a fat black woman. I think if you're a regular-sized black woman, it might be the equivalent of a white guy. But
they'll respond to confidence.
Yeah,
That's kind of what the time I did well in front of a black crowd, I was
Yeah.
confident.
for sure.
I was just I think I'd had some pretty good sets all week.
But that's also the same with any other
then the
audience.
time-
It's
yeah,
just
but
turned up a notch.
But the time that I went up in front of a black audience, not confident, they ate me alive.
Yeah.
They will chew you up and spit you out.
Where was that?
I was at
Wait,
Bellflower.
Yeah.
I did the open mic there, and one of the black comedians brought like 20 or 30 other of his like friends and family.
Yeah.
And they literally ate me alive.
Wait,
It felt so bad.
which show was it where you got gang raped right after you got off stage? Which one
No,
was
that was
again?
the Asian show.
That was the right. Yeah.
It was actually a show for only Japanese military members from
Right.
World War II.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it was at a Japanese VFW.
I'm gonna turn you up a tad, Pat.
I will
Yeah,
say,
they
I got a couple rapes
They
in
have
myself.
a Japanese VFW.
And a Vietnamese. They have a Vietnamese
In Garden
VFW.
Grove, they probably do.
They have a Vietnamese VFW, but it's
Yeah.
like not even for soldiers. It's just for people who are alive in Vietnam. Isn't that
Yeah, and the password, the password to get in is I'm fucking Asian.
I'm gonna check the phone.
But yeah. Love a Mexican crowd. They've been
Mexican crowds, in my experience,
they've been pretty good to me.
pretty good. I feel like the best is you combine Mexican and white.
Yeah.
And,
Mexican
you can have
black is a
whoever you
good-
want sprinkled in there, but
Mexican and black is a good combo.
sure. I don't know if I've even ever done one of those.
I've done a few of those. That's actually been better.
No,
than
maybe
just
I
Mexican.
could maybe a
Yeah.
couple of bellflowers might have been that. Those are pretty fun.
I've done a couple shows where it was like Mexican and black, and those have both been. They're 2 for 2.
Okay, all right.
They're with it.
Well, you know what? I actually one of the pupusas and punchlines I did the last time was there was actually a good amount of black folk in the crowd, and it was a good time. So
Yeah.
still mostly Mexican, but yeah.
Who's the
Best
very
crowd ever?
short
All Laotian lesbians.
Laotian?
Whatever.
Who's the short older Latino comic who does racist crowd work? Who's been around?
You're talking about
OC.
Cochino?
Cochino, yeah.
Cochino. I don't know if
Yeah.
Cochino.
Yeah.
He's fucking hilarious.
He has like the best like
Kitchen. His name is
canned-
Kitchen.
No, I think Cochino means dirty.
Oh,
Cochino.
Cocina is what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
of.
yeah. Cochino, I saw Cochino do this. He clearly set it up perfectly, but he pointed at an Asian guy, and he like made fun of him, and he said something along, he made fun of him for being Asian, and then a Latino guy sitting next to him was laughing really hard, and then he goes, "Haha, look at the Latino, he's cheating off his homework." I was just like, it was, but it was so well set up. I like doubled over.
Yeah.
So funny. Cochino. Shout out Cochino.
Cochi. I've never heard of this guy.
He's like a South LA guy who just
He's from hell.
yeah. The depths.
He
Is
looks
that
like
what the
he literally
midpoint
looks like an
between long-
anvil fell on his head too, because he's got one of those like necks where
Yeah.
it seems like his head is just like his chin is right next to his tits.
Yeah. Is that what the midpoint between downtown Long Beach and downtown LA is? It's just the depths of hell.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I don't even understand what it's like. It's kind of like that, like a real life, big city metro version of that movie Backrooms, where
Yeah,
you're just
yeah,
like driving down
yeah.
streets and you're like,
What?
I was just on this.
Yeah.
Where this looks.
Yeah.
It looks like a place that
Yeah.
exists, but it also kind of doesn't.
Long Beach
When
apparently
you
was supposed to be
cross-
the metropolitan area of Los Angeles
Long
before.
Beach is sick. Yeah, it's a port city.
Yeah,
You know.
Yeah.
but then they decided to do the part where all the homeless guys were raping everybody.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do it there. It's
Yeah, the when you're in like buttfuck LA somewhere between Long Beach and downtown, and you come across like a famous cross street of like Hollywood, and you're like, it goes this far.
Yeah. Yeah. La
What?
Cienega.
Yeah, La Cienega.
Yeah.
What? Normandy? What?
I remember with my ex-girlfriend, she had Orange Avenue and Monterey Park, which is also an exit in Long Beach.
Right.
And I remember seeing that and be like, wow, that goes
Yeah.
way too far.
Yeah.
And I also thinking like, it's shitty over there too.
Yeah.
It's a whole shitty avenue.
Beach Boulevard, how it goes
Yeah.
into the back hills and stuff.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
We've talked about that.
Beach Boulevard, you see every like aspect of like the socioeconomic ladder.
It's crazy.
It literally starts up like in the hills, like you said,
Yeah.
and then it is just prostitutes and meth heads.
Yeah.
For
And
like
then
the last
suddenly you're
stretch
at,
of it.
like where it's like go left and you're in Newport, go right and you're in Huntington. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Well,
actually ends on
It
actually
Cochino's
ends
the
on
kind
a-
of character you run into.
Beach Boulevard actually ends on a pirate ship
Yeah.
that sets sail.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Coach.
it's
Did
such
I-
a
okay.
weird part. I don't even know how to properly describe that area. It's
Yeah.
so weird.
Well, it's buttfuck Metro LA.
It's like
just,
hick country, but
yeah.
in a city.
You're
somehow.
in the sticks of LA.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell Matt let's
Um,
plan for another time. 'Cause
yeah.
I think he's sweating it now.
What is he texting you about?
Was
Yeah.
This Cochino reminds me of something, which is that I've told you this. I've told the story about the Down syndrome kid who couldn't speak articulately, but sometimes you'd hear him say a racial slur.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I one time when I was working in special ed, he was assigned to this obese. That kid was assigned to this obese Mexican woman who was
Yeah.
like literally 4'10", probably 250 pounds. Like, I'm not exaggerating at all. And this is the most. It's such a beautifully on the nose thing. He was having one of those days where he was saying the N-word, where he's like,
Been there.
yeah, he's like sitting in class and then he's
one of those days.
exactly.
Everybody sucks. When you don't want to wake up.
It's just one of those days.
This kid was having one of those days where he was saying the N-word. We think most likely to get attention.
Yeah.
He figured out that if he says it, people go like, "You can't say that." So he's saying the N-word, but she, instead of confronting him and going, "You can't say that," she waddles out of the room crying. She waddled out of the room crying, and I go like, "Hey, are you okay? Like, what's wrong?" And she goes, "My boyfriend's black." 4'10", 250 pounds. So I had to go in there and diffuse the situation. I had to explain to the kid he
You had to
can't.
explain to her boyfriend that he can't be dating her
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah. Yeah. It was insane. So I had to go in there and explain to the kid that he can't say that word in public.
It's just one of those days
Yeah.
when you want to justify ripping someone's head off.
Because your life is on contract. Yeah. But the reason
Her boyfriend
Cochino
is
reminded
Lamar
me.
Odom.
Yeah. I
Her boyfriend
remember-
is Lemaire from Mad and Shane.
Her boyfriend is Kenny Weber. It's all three.
My boyfriend's
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a really funny sentence to cry out.
Yeah.
My boyfriend's black.
I'll never
I
forget
could
the
imagine.
image though. It literally was he's sitting in the corner and she's like assigned to him and he's just sitting there and he goes that's and then she just goes and then I had to go outside and be like, what's wrong? And then I had to go in and explain to the kid. Yeah.
She's like, no, I just forgot that he was black. And it makes me sad.
Until he said it.
That's good stuff.
When I also
You
when I
can't
worked
even.
in special
That feels
ed,
like you can't be like qualified.
it's
That feels like it disqualifies you from the job if that's
it's
the kind
so
of thing.
weird.
If you cry
It
when you
was
hear
so
the N-word.
retarded.
Well, yeah, because it's like you can
That,
kind
would,
of
that should
guarantee.
disqualify you from most jobs.
Most,
You
yeah.
should be able to hear that and keep on trucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, I hear it sometimes, and I start vibing. I'm like, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
yeah. No, but there was also this time the same thing.
Who's that girl?
We had
That's
this.
the song that
yeah,
starts
who's
playing when
that
you hear
girl?
the N-word.
Yeah.
I actually get a little sad when I hear it myself, but mainly because my boyfriend is black. So.
Right. Yeah. Also, when I worked in special ed, there was this other woman, same situation, maybe 5 feet tall, flat, 250 pounds, like 5 feet tall, 5 feet wide, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And there was this kid we worked with who he had some physical disability where, despite being maybe 4 feet tall, he had this weirdly like lanky frame, but then he also moved like an old man.
Oh my God.
And it's very bizarre. It was very bizarre. A great kid. But that woman, the other woman, same thing, 5 feet tall, 5 foot wide, she was assigned to him. And one day she shows up and she's like, I'm trying to get, she had this like, she had that hick accent where it's like you could be from any state.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
between Texas and like
Yeah.
Minnesota over to California, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm trying to get in shape. And I was like, really? What are you doing? She's like, I got my weighted ankles. I got my weighted shoes on. She was wearing these like 2.5 pound shoes that I guess would like burn calories if you got a lot of steps in.
Uh-huh.
Well, she's hanging at the back with the kid who has the physical disability that makes him move like literally like.
Uh-huh.
Almost like Slender Man.
Yes, yeah. Except compressed down and then going maybe an eighth of a mile per hour or something like that.
Yeah,
It was insane. A mile per hour. And I'm walking at the front of our group of kids and I go, wait, where'd that woman and the kid go? And I turn around and she's winded from the ankle, the weighted shoes.
And that kid's laughing at her.
She's standing like this, and she goes like, I can see her going like, oh. And the kid who literally moves like he's 80 years old because he has like no muscle fiber or anything like that is turning around 10 feet in front of her going, let's move. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's great.
And then I think she had to take off the shoes or something. I forget.
Why was she wearing weighted shoes?
The
Well,
way that
when-
fat women
yeah.
after a certain age go about weight loss, it's one of the
Yeah.
funniest.
It's so crazy.
It's so good.
Anything but eat less.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Literally
or
anything but eat less.
less or move more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do the electron thing or whatever
Yeah.
that you attach to
Yeah.
attach to your chest. It's like working out. They literally have things that like they were trying to pitch in Mad Men or the way that those types of women try to lose weight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're like, well, I guess I'll just have another kid and maybe.
yeah. Well, it's funny because stuff like that, it's like, well, how about we see if women lose weight with it, and then it doesn't work, and they go, well, what if we use the same technology to tase criminals? How about that, huh?
Do you guys remember Sweet Sweat?
No.
It's one of the grossest fucking things. It was just this belt that fat chicks would wear around their stomachs so they'd sweat extra while they worked out. And you just take it off and it would just be a puddle.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I don't know if this was a mother and a son or like or a sister and like a way younger brother, but the other day when I was walking through the neighborhood, these two Mexican people, this kid was maybe like, he had to have been like 5-6 years old, and the lady was like clearly in like her early 20s, and she was pretty hefty. And as they were walking, the kid was going, "You are just so fat. You are just the biggest, fattest lady I've ever seen." And then she was just kind of like, "God damn."
Oh, damn. Right down our street.
Yeah. But you are just so fat. And then he looks at her and goes, "And you smell like a fucking toilet."
Jesus. Oh,
and then all she did was, "Stop it. Stop it." And he just kept going, "You are just the fattest lady I've ever seen.
You smell like a toilet." Is this kid Louis C.K.?
Yeah.
And he was just circling her like a vulture, too. He's like, "You're his fucking toilet." And all she did is, "Stop it."
He was, "Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?"
But I felt bad for her. She looked pretty defeated.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah. I think no women should be fat. You know, if I could snap my fingers and they were all skinny, I'd do it.
Yeah.
And I think every dude should be 100 pounds overweight.
Yeah.
Dudes are optimal at like 100 pounds over.
No women should be fat, and every guy should be disgusted.
If you could snap your fingers and make every woman the exact body type they want to be, or stub your toe, what would you do?
Yeah.
I think that every
Syndrome.
relationship should be Peter Griffin and Lois Griffin.
Syndrome from The Incredibles, except instead of if everybody's super, no one will be. It's if everyone's a fat guy who gets hot pussy, no one is a fat guy who gets hot pussy.
That'd be fun. That's like that's what I call a true high trust society, is where you let your husband get fat and you don't cheat on him. It's just socially understood that the husband is meant to be fat.
He's the king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have a regal build.
Yeah.
He's being fed grapes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be ideal.
Is it what's the worst outcome? Is it, so you're in a long-term relationship, whatever, marriage, whatever. Is it worse if the chick gets fat or if the guy gets fat?
It's definitely worse if the chick gets fat.
For the relationship?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Men are too visual.
Women have a subconscious desire in a lot of cases to get the guy fat. You know?
Sure.
Men are literally just too visual, and
Yeah.
like we're very shallow in that way.
I agree.
It's
but
very.
I also don't think. I think most guys are just kind of like, well, aw shucks.
Yeah.
Wife's fat.
That doesn't mean he's fucking her like he used to.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sure. I guess I'm
he
more so
can
talking
get
like
fat.
if the relationship were to end, like which leads to a more likely end. But I guess what you're saying is just quality of relationship wise. Yes, I would agree with that.
Anything that has to do with like being out of shape or
Yeah.
visual stimulants going out the window
Yeah.
it's if the woman is
Yeah.
taking on that, then it's over.
Did you
Whereas
ever,
the guy can get away with way more looks wise
for sure? Yeah,
and
I agree.
maintain
Yeah.
the relationship.
Did you ever, like, back when you ever date a girl and like actually never mind. Never mind.
You're gonna tell that story of that lady you raped or whatever.
No, never mind.
Or,
I just remember like when I was like I would be in a relationship with a girl and like I've never like dated a girl who got like really overweight, but like they fluctuate.
Yeah.
And then I never really knew, and obviously I wasn't like, didn't like really have that much of a problem with it, but I was like a little too dumb to know not to just like leave it alone.
mm-hmm.
And I would literally be like, oh yeah, she'll be like, yeah, I'm I don't have anything planned today. I'm like, oh, I mean, I guess like you could go to the gym.
You said that to her? Nice.
Maybe not necessarily it was like that, but things sort of in a similar vein. And I mean, I never got like freaked out on, but I think they're not dumb. They understand what's going on.
Yeah, I had it where I always understood you never do that.
Sure.
You don't bother with any of it. But
Yeah.
my last girlfriend would test me,
Mm-hmm.
and she had clearly gained some weight. But I didn't mind it because it was going to the right places, in my opinion.
Okay.
So it was like, this is fine. But she would ask me all the time if I thought that she was getting fat, and I would always be like, no, you look great.
Yeah.
And then I forget how she did it, but one time she worded it in such a way that I couldn't give a right answer. And I somehow, some way gave away that I was acknowledging that she had gained weight. And she didn't talk to me for like 2 days. And it was all just like, fuck.
That's so
I was
good.
I did so good for like 6 months too.
Ah.
And then she finally just got me. And I was like, damn.
I have a higher threshold, I think, than a lot of guys in terms of how heavy a woman can be. Where I'm attracted. I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm straight up into fat chicks, but I definitely like sometimes when I hear the numbers of like old school numbers of the kind of weight that gets thrown around. Like I was listening to this old radio guy named Tom Likas, who's like OG, like red pill, like proto red pill type.
Yeah.
And he'll be talking with women and arguing with them about like their relationships and stuff. And I go, well, how much do you weigh? And I was listening to this one once where a woman goes, I'm 5'6" and I weigh 140. And then they had a radio button that would just go, fat. And I heard that and I was like, wait a sec, 5'6", 140? No.
Yeah, that's not fat.
That's not, no. Like she's got at least 20 more, in my head, it's like she's got at least 20 more pounds before. But
Was that in the 2000s?
yeah, it was 2000s.
150. You're pushing it.
Yeah, of course. Pushing it is where.
Yeah.
See, I'm still comfortable in,
I'd have to see
pushing it.
I'd have to see it. I'm probably comfortable with it.
But it is the long term. I mean, they only get bigger. People in general only get bigger, but women, they do have it's something that, we're all from roughly the same age. It became a moral crusade of theirs about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
That it is your problem if they get bigger.
Yeah.
Like, and in fact, it's kind of profound to some of them if they get bigger. And so, like, while I'm personally, on a shallow level, fine with the initial stages of getting bigger.
Yeah.
Long term, it's
Sure.
like no, no.
What
Literally.
What do you call that? Like,
And I think that's the case for most dudes.
this what is like the social movement called towards like
Body positivity.
body positivity?
Yeah.
That is like the funniest one of like a thing that you never saw anyone on board with in real life.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Ever.
No.
Literally never.
Yeah.
Every girl would joke about it.
Well,
like
there's
no
the-
girls believed it in
There's
real
the
life.
classic, I think it was like a Twitter joke almost of women saying like, oh, we think that Lizzo is so beautiful.
Yeah.
And then a guy going, go tell a lady she looks like Lizzo and see how she responds.
Yeah.
Where it's like, yes, that's a good point.
Yes.
None of them are going to be happy about it.
Yeah. No. I mean, it's like the ultimate of just like, what are we
Yeah.
doing here?
I also remember seeing a tweet where a guy was like, when Lizzo farts, it just sounds like thunder, bro.
Yeah. I don't know having been, I know a lot of people who've gone through different, I'm part of the weight loss community, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know any women who have succeeded to the level that I know a bunch of guys who have in terms of like losing weight. you
Yeah,
know?
that's a good point, actually.
I know a
You don't
couple
see
women
it.
who maybe had like a flash at one point or another.
Yeah.
They always regress to the mean.
I think if you're a girl who like was kind of chubby or even
Yeah.
fat growing up, you've got like 18 to 21 to fucking fix it
Yeah,
for good.
it's that's true for like everybody, but
Yeah,
women
yeah.
get stuck in it worse. Is the simple
Well, they
way.
just have they have a higher body fat percentage.
Yeah.
So it's just like
Well, that's a thing that they'll fall back on to like
Yeah.
excuse the extreme excess.
sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
because a woman who's like legitimate, like they're fucking bikini models who are probably 12% body fat.
Yeah.
If you're as fat as some of these body positive types are, you're like 45%.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's insane.
And then also like when you actually would see like a body, there was a couple crazy ones. If you'd be like you'd see like as a modeling for some like clothing brand where you're like, come on.
Yeah.
But most of the time it's like the like plus size models that you'll see. It's just like the hottest chick you've ever seen, and she's just got a little fat on her.
Yeah.
Huge tits, huge
Yeah.
ass, nice
Yeah.
face, and you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess we could. I wish more people did look like that.
Yeah, I wish women who were that beautiful, if you take another second to look at them, were more comfortable with having gigantic asses. Yeah. Yeah.
I can think of some of the more fun sexual encounters I've had with kind of slightly bigger women.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not fat.
Yeah, that's how they trick you though. Then it's been
Just,
then it's been 10 years and they gained 80 pounds.
That's tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did that happen to you?
No, but I mean
Were
I've
you in a
seen it.
10-year
I've seen it. I've seen it
I
happen.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Sometimes there's no way out.
I've seen plus 100.
Well, in these, how does the guy look in those?
Rarely in the same vein. In fact, I'm more familiar with a woman who got obscenely fat being with a guy who stays relatively not fit necessarily, but like
Yeah. Healthy.
she might have 100 pounds on the dude, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with those ones. You just got to imagine that dude's... It's just hell on earth.
I understand carrying an extra 30 pounds every once in a while, you know? And then you lock in and it goes away. But it's insane.
He's having kids, I think.
Well, I know, but even that's like an extra 30 pounds most of the time. Like, that's where the whole, like, neuroticism about, like, 5 to 10 pounds thing.
Yeah.
It's like, having 40 years ago, the 30 pounds was what now is like 70 pounds.
Yeah.
30 pounds
insane.
is tough.
30 pounds. As a guy, I'd say no, but yes, I know what you mean.
Well, that's where it starts to, you really got to pick, like, am I going to lose
Yeah.
it or am I going to keep getting fatter?
Yeah.
And I know that when I was gaining weight, I just kept getting fatter.
Yeah.
And then I think I was plus 65.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Right, I remember
Just
that.
like, damn.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
And that took probably
A year
2
and a
full
half.
years
Yeah.
Jesus.
get all of it off.
65.
Yeah. Because after you initially have the weight loss, it's still in your head. And you
Yeah.
just look retarded.
Yeah.
Like your whole body shifts. And then it takes a while for your head to lose the weight.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It was a nightmare.
I'm never gonna get fat. It'll never happen.
Yeah, you probably don't even have it in you.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
You don't have what it takes.
I did the thing where from about 18 to 21 I locked in. And so now I have my like beer weight that is probably an extra like I'd say 25 pounds most of the time. But it is weird. Past a certain point, it is really I haven't gone over with the exception of that one time that I stepped on the scale. You remember that? And I was 230.
Yeah, that was
with
you were 215 the day before.
I was
how you did
I was
that.
220, and then we had a crazy night of drinking and eating like you were there.
Yeah.
But I probably had like a full pizza to myself, and I stepped on the scale at 3 a.m, and I was 230. Yeah. But I haven't
But
gone
you did
like
that the next day.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm 230 pounds now.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
Yeah.
How'd you gain that much weight?
I have no. I think it's like there's like chemicals that pile up in your stomach if you're like drinking a lot, like glycogen, I think is one of them and stuff, and it like really adds to your weight over the course of like a binge. Or
It'd be
something.
funny if you just got so drunk you ate a speaker.
Yeah.
You ate a
But for some reason I can't get over like I haven't been over 220, and yet I'll hit 220 pretty frequently, but I don't go over 220 like ever. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't weighed myself in a while.
I stay
My
between
scale's broken.
160 and 165 for probably 6 months now.
When
Actually, no,
I'm in good
probably
shape,
like a
I'm like
year now.
190. Yeah.
I like this weight. This is fine.
All right. Well, we're at about almost exactly an hour here. Anything else? Join the Patreon. Come to the show in San Diego.
Let's any shout outs?
Any shout outs?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna be in San Diego on
see
the
Pat.
weekend of the 28th and 29th with
Pat's gonna
Alec
be with
Flynn.
Alec
San
Flynn.
Diego.
Look that up.
Let's see, shout out Pizza Phil.
Pizza Phil.
He was just not related to us. He's just the last guy who viewed my most recent story. So shout out Pizza
Phil. Big shout.
Good
Phil
timing,
Cohn.
man.
It's your lucky day, pal. All right. We
Well
good?
played.
Anything
Yeah, I
else?
gotta go to bed.
Me
That's all.
too.
I worked 13 hours today.
All right. Later, YNs.
See ya.
So yeah.